Harbor Master at Danversport. I can't really say that it'll have a lot of bearing in relation to my career in the future, but learned some good lifelong skills, how to deal with people, etc. So, good experience.
Yeah, my name is John Ferraro. For my senior internship, I worked at First Light Anglers in Raleigh. It's a fishing store. I went there as I wanted to learn a little bit about business, and I like fishing as well, so it was a really perfect match for me. And as for in the future, I hope to one day own my own business, so it's definitely a neat experience working here at First Light.
Hi, I'm Courtney Goodridge, and I did the Danvers Animal Hospital. Some of the things that I did was observe surgeries. There was a lot of tooth removals and neuters and spays that I was able to witness and help with. And also I worked in the lab where we did fecal, urine, and blood studies under the microscope. And I also worked in the kennel where I helped feed and walk animals. And there's also a number of wildlife that came in, including owls, hummingbirds, and squirrels. I had a really great experience. I really like working with dogs, cats, and it's definitely something that I'll consider doing in the future.
What I did for internship was I filmed at the BCAT TV. It was filming games like lacrosse, baseball, sporting events, Masco sporting events. One day I went to the Northeast Animal Shelter to film pets that are up for adoption. And at night times in Boxford, I'll go to the studio and I'll film like town meetings, like Board of Selectmen, elementary school meetings. Yeah.
I'm Anna Manning, and we worked at the Dennis Farm MSPCA in Methuen, and basically we cleaned up horse stalls, played with chickens, groomed horses, whatever they needed us to do. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We just helped out with the animals and made a difference, so it was really cool. Yeah, I think we're going to go back and volunteer over the summer, but I don't know if we're going to make it at all.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Comfort, and I worked at Salem State College in the physics department. I organized and cleaned the physics lab and for the professors, and hopefully that'll help me when I go into physics in college.
Hi, I'm Nicole Cataldo. I did my internship at Anna Jake's on the med surg floor. I think I'm going to Salem State for nursing, so my internship's definitely influenced what I want to do.
My name is Victoria Caruso, and I'm from Boxford, Mass. And I'm graduating, and this is what I did for my internship project. I worked at Masco School in the French department for 7th and 8th graders, and I was a teacher's assistant, and it was a lot of fun. I love French, and I plan on going to St. Anselm and studying French there.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm Alex, and we're in Masco internship today, eBay business. We sold whatever products we could find from people or from around our house on eBay. We're donating whatever profits we can make to charity, the American Cancer Society, and we also plan on using this in the future because we plan on aspiring in business later on. So.
Yeah, we chose this internship because we're looking for a future in business, and we thought this would give us a little head start.
Okay, very good.
And I taught at a new preschool with children with special needs. And I might do this in the future, but I'm not sure. I had a good experience though, so.
Hi, Nicole Curry. I teach 6th grade in Hame School. I really think I really want to do teaching. So it was a big experience, with really great kids. I loved it. I definitely want to do teaching.
Hi, I'm Pat Crosby. For our internship, we built an environmental trash bin because the electronic waste in phones and VHS and batteries, you really should be putting them into landfills. So the idea of this bin is just to collect them, and then usually annually or biannually there are recycling events where you can bring your electronic waste to be recycled properly. So that was our idea. We basically just used the wood shop. We bought our own wood and we built it in the wood shop in school. So it was really helpful.
Hi, my name is Grace Garrett from Topsfield. I wrote a novel for my internship. It's 308 pages, mainly about creativity and what it means to be a writer.
I play lead guitar and drummer for a band. This is what we did for internship.
I'm Steve. I play rhythm guitar and sing.
I'm Adam and I play drums. Pretty much for our internship project, we created an album, professionally recorded, created new shirt designs for our band, and we created a documentary of us in the recording studio.
That's the studio. That's our album cover.
Hi there, my name is Brad Coulter. I interned with a company called Parties Over Boston. It's out of Beverly and Salem. During my internship, I worked in the office and I worked at events. I worked at the Beverly Coming Center, and we did planning for a lot of events. One of the events that we did was in Wellesley. It was at Linden Square, and it was the opening of their spring season. I had a ton of fun doing this internship. I really enjoyed it. I plan to go into the hospitality industry. I don't plan to do event planning. I want to go into the hotel industry, but it's a pretty close related business, so I had a lot of fun and it's going to be really useful in the future.
Hi, my name is Monica Reyes. During my internship, I worked at Mason & Madison, a small gift shop in Middleton, Massachusetts. And what I did was I learned about a lot of business type stuff, such as business relationships, the relationships that small businesses have with each other in a local area. I learned about customer service and how important it is for a small business for the customers to trust them.